Hey guys, welcome to the show. For those of you tuning in for the very first time, my name is Kathy Renee and I film makeup tutorials. So I went ahead and used the Huda Beauty Nude palette today. This is what I came up with. I like it. It's different, a little bit out of my element. I took my time with it, and always remember when you're creating looks, especially with cut creases and purpley tones, take your time with it, be patient with it, and always believe in yourself, and make sure, you know, just keep pushing and always do things for you. And I'm gonna quit rambling on. Yeah, all right, you guys enjoy the show. I went ahead and started off with the Nivea for Men as a primer all over my skin. I also went ahead and did my brows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color Taupe. And then to carve out my brows, I went ahead and used the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Light Porcelain, as you can see here. And I went ahead and put tape along my eyes as well. And the palette that we're going to be going into today is the Huda Beauty Nude palette. Okay, so the first color that we're going to be going in with is Secret, right over here. And the brush that I'm going to be using is the Morphe M139 brush. Alright, so I dipped the brush in the pan and I tapped it off. And then I'm just going like back and forth, windshield wiper motions. And I'm doing little circles at the same time, you guys. And this color is really easy to blend. However, I do suggest not packing around, but building her up. So I dipped the brush back into the pan and I dusted her off or tapped her off. And then I'm still using my same technique, back and forth, windshield wiper motions, and also little circles as well. This is the best way to blend, in my opinion. If you have any other ways to blend, hey, go for it. Okay, I'm just gonna keep building her up, and I'm matching it on my right eye. And then I went ahead and this is like my third, I guess, this is my third time dipping the brush into the pan and dusting off the color, because we want to work a really good transition shade, and also we want to begin to work on a really pretty gradient as well. Alright, so next color that we're going to be going in with is Tease, right over here. The brush that I'm going to be using is the Morphe M573 brush. Okay, so I dipped the color in the pan and I also dusted her off, and then we're just going to be sweeping her across here, back and forth, windshield wiper motions, and then I'm going to be doing little circles as well because we need a badass blend right here. And also in order to get a really good blend, make sure little circles is the way to do it, in my opinion. And also the windshield wiper motion as well, because you want to create that gradient as well. And that's how you get people to be like, oh my gosh, look at her blend. You're gonna be turning heads, and you can do this. Just please be patient with it. Always be patient with this, and always trust the process, because it can get a little messy, and it's okay that it gets a little messy, because we can handle messy and do this for you, nobody else, you guys. Alright, I think I got a blend here. Moving on. So next color that we're going to be going in with is Love Bite, right over here. And the brush that I'm going to be using is the Morphe M433 brush. It's fluffy and kind of to the kind of wide and fluffy. Alright, so I dipped the brush into the pan and also dusted it off on the flat side. Now what we're doing is just tapping her like this, okay? And then going little circles on the outer corner. And then, yeah, just go however you want. Just focus on this outer corner over here. Don't worry if it's like too much or not, because either way we're gonna be like going back in and blending it. But first, what we're doing is just like creating like the base of it. Yeah, sorry if I keep like looking at the camera. I just want to make sure it's not only just recording, but I notice that sometimes the camera gets blurry, and I need to get some soft lights, but I don't have enough room. But anyways, yeah, just make sure it's in the outer corner. Blend it however you like. Always do little circles, okay? Doesn't matter how high, how low, how wide you go, because this is like a base, and we're just gonna be working her. Alright, and make sure it's kind of even on both sides too. But either way, we will worry about that later. But right now, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the crease. So I'll be right back. So I am back from cutting the crease. What I went ahead and cut the crease with was the LA Girl Pro Concealer Flat White Corrector. This little guy over here, he works miracles. And the brush that I used it with was the Morphe M167 brush. It looks a little something like this. Okay, so I didn't get a chance to record it because I was trying something new. So with the brush that we were previously using, the Morphe M433 brush, and also the color Love Bite, I went after the crease cutting, I went ahead and dipped back into the color, and also where you see the edge here, just like blended it out. Like I said, we're gonna be going back in. I was just trying something different on the spot, and it worked out for me. So we're gonna be moving on to the rest of the lid. Okay, so you see how I have a line here? I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. Alright, it doesn't have to be even, just make sure it's blended out. I'm gonna be going in with this color over here, Crave. And the brush that I'm using is the BH Cosmetics 103 brush. It's a flat wide brush, pretty similar to what we use for to cut the crease. I do not have a discount code for BH Cosmetics. However, if you use my Racky 10 link, I'm gonna link it down below. You should definitely be able to get some cash back, and I'm just doing this so that way you guys can save some money. Alright, so I dipped the color into the pan, and then I'm not dusting it off, and I'm just like packing her on here. What's good is that the concealer, oh, my hair is here. What's good is that the concealer is still wet, and it's just like grabbing on the color beautifully. And also be careful with the crease, because you don't want to go too high and you don't want to go too low either. And I really want you guys to see this. Take your time. If you have to hold your breath, because that's what I'm doing. And just keep packing her on there. And then where I have my crease area, of course, what I do is that I gently go down to blend down. Hooded life problems, bro. But yeah, just keep packing her in there. And then I don't know if you can see, but yeah, okay, so you see where I kind of blended? We're going to be doing this back and forth just a little bit, because either way we're going to be going back in with the color. We want to look neat and blended as best as possible. Okay, moving on. Alright, so we're going to be going back in with Love Bite right over here. I'm using the same brush, the Morphe M433 brush. Alright, so I dipped the brush into the palette, and I tapped it off or dusted it off, and I'm just like lightly just doing little circles in the inner corner over here. I just wanted to be blended really pretty. You can take this extra step if you want. This is optional, but I just like this extra step, that's all. Alright, so I went on my other eye and I blended it out. I'm pretty much done here. I'm satisfied with the way that looks. I'm gonna go ahead and do my liner and my lashes, so a bitch is gonna be right back. Alright, so moving on off camera, I went ahead and did my eyeliner. I used the NYX Epic Ink eyeliner in black. And for the lashes, I went ahead and used the Lilly lashes in the style Atlanta. I'm not really sure if you can see it, but this is the box. And then on the upper waterline, I went ahead and used the NYX retractable liner in brown. And then on the waterline, on the bottom lid, I went ahead and used the white eyeliner, all NYX. And if you guys see like the camera like positioned differently, it's because like in the middle of filming, my battery, I had to charge my battery. So if you see it different, that's why. Alright, so we're going to be doing the rest of the face. What I went ahead and did right now, I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow and the color bronze over here. I'm going to put it all over my face with my fingers. When doing this, please avoid the eye area. Not because it's going to get in it. Well, I don't want you guys getting anything in your eye in particular, but you don't want to ruin your eye makeup. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r foundation in the color 190. I put 2 pumps, one on each side of my face. And to blend it out, I'm gonna be using the Juno & Co. the Velvet Beauty Blender. Make sure she's wet so that way she can spread evenly and function properly. So we're gonna be moving on to the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r concealer. I went ahead and put it along my eyes, my nose, sides of my nose, forehead, cupid's bow, and also chin area. And same beauty blender, I'm gonna be blending all this out. Alright, so moving on to cream contour, I went ahead and used the LA Girl Pro Concealer and the color Medium Biscay. And I'm using the same beauty blender to blend all this out. Okay, so I went ahead and blended everything out, okay? After I blended everything out with the cream contour, I went ahead and with the powder contour. Powder contour, I used the Morphe 8L palette. And then I went ahead and used Debutante right over here. And then for the baking and setting powder, I went ahead and used the Morphe Banana, as you can see here. And then I usually wait about 2 minutes so that way it can absorb and grab all the oil and the grease that's on my face, because naturally I'm really greasy. And also on top of that, it helps with the creases. So I crease under my eyes a lot, and then I kind of crease in the lip area as well. So I put like a little bit of powder on there. It just absorbs it because I'm really greasy. And yeah, it's been about 2 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and dust everything off, so I'll be right back. Okay, so going back into the palette, we're gonna be going back in with Love Bite. I'm gonna be using the Morphe M506 brush. Alright, so I dipped the brush into the pan and I dusted it off. And then I'm just going back and forth on the bottom lid here. If you want to go back into the color, go ahead, because I went ahead and did that. Okay, so I'm using the Huda Beauty Golden Sands Edition. The brush that I'm using is the Morphe M511 brush. And I am going to be mixing the 2 colors, Seychelles and Tahiti, right over here. And this brush has no product except for what we dipped in. And then I'm just going to be going back and forth, little circles, dipping back into the palette. I'm doing my temple area, also my forehead area, doing my cupid's bow. And then the next brush that I'm going to be using is the Morphe M431 brush right over here. Same colors that I dipped into, just go up and down. I can't really, the angle of the mirror that I'm using, it doesn't really let me see much. I may be going crooked, and that's fine. I just hope that you guys can see the glow. Okay. Going back with the same brush, I applied more product. Going up and down. And then the tip of my nose here. Just so you can have that nose glow. Alright, so with the brush, the one that we use for the nose, the Morphe M431 brush, I'm going to be going back in with Seychelles, and then I'm just going to be doing this as my inner corner highlight right over here. If you want to go back in with the color, that's fine, because that's what I'm doing anyways. And I'm doing it along my brow bone area. Alright, so you can grab any blending brush at this point. What I'm going to be using is a Morphe M506 brush. And the brush that we used from the beginning, no product. Or if anything, just tap it off, it doesn't matter. And then I'm just going to go back and forth above the crease, because we don't want to blend out that crease. But we want to blend out what we just put here. I just do little circles. And there you have it. This is an extra step that I do just to make it look more gradient, more defined, and more clean. Alright, so this is a final outcome. As I stated earlier, I went ahead and used the color Deceased. I filmed off camera because I am a hot mess when it comes to filming my lips. And on top of that, my battery is just cramping out on me. So I had to look for another battery pack. But anyways, this concludes the final look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. I enjoyed the colors, not the filming process, because I'm not really good with technology. But anyways, as I mentioned in my last video, just always believe in yourself. Just push yourself. Do this for yourself and nobody else. And at the end of the day, do this for you. Believe in yourself. And I know I keep saying that, and I'm saying this as a friendly reminder to you guys, and also as a reminder for myself as well, because I'm negative with myself, and I shouldn't be, and you guys shouldn't be either. So I want to push you guys, and I want to push myself. So that being said, for you guys hanging in there with me this long, thank you guys. I really appreciate that. And thank you for watching this video, and please like, subscribe to my channel, send this to your friends and your family so they can also enjoy it. And yeah, you guys, thank you for everything, and see you guys next time. Bye.